Hello, and welcome back to episode 40, Big 40 of Rule the Waves 2, German Brawlers. Hopefully with less errors and crashes this time, although not really anything has changed. I'm beginning to suspect the game may just be, this particular save game may just be broken at this point. But we'll struggle on gamely, and if it gets unplayable, then we'll just have to end the series sooner and start thinking about what we want the next series to look like. Which, considering it's 1941, and because of the errors, I'm going to end at 1955 regardless, please do let me know. What do you want the next series to look like? I am willing to entertain anything from let's play the Confederate States of America and play a no capital ship game to, well, except maybe Great Britain. I really hate dealing with those flash fires. That just irritates me to no end. If you all really, really want to see it, though, I will do it, and I will struggle through it until Great Britain gets to the point where they stop having flash fires. But regardless, this episode isn't about the next series. It's about us trying to reinvade the North Africa to liberate Libya from Italian hands. Which we have the superiority to do that this round if the invasion will kick off. Uncertain margin of superiority. That's unfortunate. British Invincible has been sunk. Frequent flyer on our supported battles. Like, we've seen the Invincible quite a few times. We got 2 Schwabens class battleships. Headed east into French territory into the night. Exciting. Shouldn't miss each other because we have radar. There's the radar contact. Full speed. We'll set the black flag too. I see the capital ships. I see what look to be screening and escort ships. I also see them running away unsuccessfully. But straight into it. They're flying French flags. Alright, we take a medium shell first, and then we unload with 2 of our own and a 14. Slew of heavy guns hitting the Weissenberg. Unidentified ship taking a couple hits. Weissenberg taking even more. Mostly medium shells, though. Come full broadside. Get our rear turrets engaged. Getting 14s and 9s into the enemy. 1 heavy shell into the Weissenberg. Come back to port. That, whatever that ship is, which I'm assuming it's a heavy cruiser, because it's all medium guns, shouldn't be feeling too good anymore. Not after that round. That was 4 followed by 2 more heavy shells. 2 rounds of 2 medium shells each. Weissenberg taking a steady hail of fire. They come to the port side of this presumed heavy cruiser. We'll try to come to starboard. Risk of torpedoes doing this. We are getting a boatload of shells into the presumed heavy cruiser, though. Plenty of shells hitting them. We'll keep coming starboard. Weissenberg takes a single torpedo, avoids the rest of that salvo. The Weissenberg will not make it if that stands. We are coming down to 5 knot speed. I have never seen 3,000 flooding. That's insane. Plenty of 14-inch shells into the still unidentified ship. controlling the damage, but we have like 10 minutes to get that flooding under control, and our destroyers are launching torpedoes. Okay, whatever that unidentified ship is, it's not surviving. Weissenberg has properly detached. Schwabens will come up in speed. The Lille-class battlecruiser. Soon to be below the Waves-class battlecruiser. Schwabens narrowly avoiding our own torpedoes. Is she going more than 5 knots? So angry right now. Not that she had much chance to survive, but the Weissenberg will be our first capital ship casualty. From a single torpedo, no less. Schwabens continues on. Stuck at 20 knots? When did she take some significant damage? Couple 15-inch, one into the engine room, couple 16-inch shells. The Lille has the 16? Yeah. No longer a threat. Unloading into this unidentified ship. Spotting additional ships east of here, some of which appear to be capital ships. 4 14-inch shells into the close-in target. Glory class. 1 14-inch shell. A little reminder what the Glory has. 4 14-inch shells, including the last minute, which I didn't report. 9-inch. 14-inch. 2 14-inch. 2 14-inch. 2 14-inch. And a 9-inch. Glory is slowing. Glory's done. Oh yeah, that range, she's done. Actually, we're going to turn out away from this other ship, which has come to a complete stop. No longer a threat then. We'll try to slot in behind this ship. Taking heavy rounds. I'm imagining this is a capital ship of some kind. What else do we have around here? I don't see any other ships. Five-inch. Schwabens continuing to take heavy shells. It's the French ship over here, which is definitely dead by now. One with the 16-inch shells. Or guns. That takes care of the Jules Ferry. Had 10-inch shells. I was wondering why the heavy shells weren't being very effective penetrating our armor. Because they were 10-inch. Schwabens will pursue this target. That appears to be an escort. For sure. Getting some 4 and 14-inch shells into them. Turn away. Jules Ferry hit by torpedoes. Cut back in because we want to pursue this target. It seems to be kind of maneuverable. Okay, that's too many rounds in a row. Parallel to this Espingole. Turn out. We ship hit. Cross the T of this guy. 4 14-inch. 2 more. Torpedoes launched. Plenty of 9-inch in there. More 14-inch. Ton of 14-inch. How is she not slowed? Possibly because she is a capital ship. Kind of skeptical on that one though. Maneuvers better than I thought she would. Destroyer's taking some hits. Oh. Shadowfax. Or S-Fax. It's Fax. Every time I see it, I automatically think Shadowfax. I don't know why. We'll do a close-in pass. Another close-in pass. I think that pretty much eliminates the French fleet for this battle. Come on, that was unnecessary. That's insult to injury. Weissenberg has finished sinking. Their last recorded radio message. What are you thinking about? Directed at the French combatants. Perhaps a challenge. No rubber raft wars were recorded the next day. Dropped cruise speed, head west. Now we just run out the clock, which, there we go. So we lose one of our Schwabens class battleships. Great loss, but for 2 battle cruisers, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 destroyers. The Weissenberg in the end took 9 heavy hits, 23 medium, and 1 torpedo. An absolutely devastating torpedo. What did the French have left on the map? A couple carriers, actually. 3 carriers. Gain 1 prestige, Battle of the Bay of Biscay. Kaiser does not get super angry about losing a capital ship. Hooray! Stay blockaded. Because both fleets are up there. Great Britain's almost outdoing them on its own. Italy with still a super large fleet in the Mediterranean. Makes me question how accurate this is. Go ahead and save again. Yeah, I'm not surprised about the insufficient superiority. Better machinery. Usual trade war. Engagements. Small engagement. Attack enemy ships. Get some allies on this one. We have the carriers on a support role. We get the New Zealand to support the Zeringen and the Goeben. Alright. Yeah. Everyone complaining about low fuel. Enemy appears to be southish. I have some aircraft headed in. The enemy fleet's down here. More bombs incoming. No real threat. More aircraft incoming. Dive bombers this time. Continuing to head south. Supposedly there are carriers, light cruisers, battleships, battle cruisers. Not seeing any yet. Getting close to evening. And if the scouts aren't detecting anything, we're not going to see anything else. I may head over here, see what these are. Oh, that's just fuel. Ultra fast. Oh, that didn't work. Continuing on. No sightings. Oh, looks like they just returned to port. Got some radar contacts. Come up to full speed. Close to home port, which is unfortunate. Or safe harbor. I'm gonna call it home port. I don't know where they're home ported. Lays down right into this ship. He's disabled already. Get into the side. Come to port. One has also come to a stop. And got nuked. We'll head back north and see how this other one is doing. Should be no difficulty catching it. Don't need to follow up with this one. It's a complete dead stop, so they're probably abandoning ship at this point. Come up the stern of this ship. Taking fort up, and she's done. That one was a destroyer. Alright then. We'll head due east. See if we can't find more targets. Guys, you can stop. Oh my goodness. It's a destroyer. Leave it alone. Alright, we have a target. Well, full speed, since our carriers are engaging this one. Ah, transport, not a threat. It's at almost full stop, drifting. Go ahead and accelerate time. Take a close pass. And we'll head due east again. Cruise. No ships. We lose one destroyer for two of theirs, a corvette, and that transport that we took down at the end. Go ahead and save. Not that I need to. Again, maybe I do. Okay. It worked fine this time. It's under construction, 6 months to a replacement Schwaben, the Wetten, 13 more to the Lothringen. We're getting additional corvettes here in just a few months. I might go ahead and just build some more subs. France dominating north. Can't invade Libya. France has announced total war. British want to buy designs from us, or tech from us. And we have a raid on enemy shipping. Send strike craft into that area. Have two, the Schwaben and the venerable Braunschweig. And then we got assisting us the Repulse. We have radar contacts within the port exclusion zone. That won't probably accomplish anything. So we'll head due west, do so at full speed. It is nighttime, we have 1100 minutes, and we're going through the channel. There's a target we can get. Close in. 3 14-inch, 2 more, bunch more, and done. Now all the destroyers will waste all of their torpedoes for the entire mission on that transport. Just in time to engage what is actually warships. Montcalm, which we are pounding. Schwabens takes a penetrating hit. A Lil taking some hits. Schwabens taking multiple hits now. Losing the rear turret. Coming close. Weave in. Getting plenty of hits on this still unidentified ship. Especially the 9-inch, since it's close range, point blank. Same with the Montcalm. Come to starboard, match their turn, giving a veritable pounding into the Montcalm. The other one's the Montcalm as well. Schwabens is almost out of primary armament. Montcalm takes multiple torpedoes. Come to the starboard side of the Lil and start unleashing. Peppering them. There's the heavy guns. Not really getting much in return. And Ocean class is hit. Ocean class. Oh wow, there's another one over there. So focused in on eliminating 3 more French capital ships. As if it were nothing. I say as if it were nothing. Missing 2/3 of my primary armament and down 6 knots. Lost one of our destroyers. This Ocean class is definitely not doing well. Have torpedoes either side? No. Getting plenty of hits in on the Ocean. Circle around. And then weave up north to hopefully engage these Italians. Need to eliminate as many of these capital ships as possible because we are severely outnumbered if our intelligence is correct. Starting to unleash on this unidentified ship. Haven't returning all the hits to the Schwabens. She's taken plenty. Audio Druso. 8 14-inch. 11-inch belt, 3-inch deck. Napoli. 12.5-inch belt, 5.5-inch deck. Definitely a long-range ship with 8 16-inch guns. She'd be great at sniping. Look at where she's at. 4 14-inch shells. Trust me, that belt did not take that. Braunschweig takes the lead. Schwabens is taking too much damage. Unidentified taking a torpedo. 14-inch shells into the Napoli. Close in close on the port side. Is that even possible? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You fired 2 shells. 2 shells. That's the Schwaben. The Braunschweig has 12. Only fired 9, but if each fired twice, it's like a 75% hit rate. I think the Napoli is done. See if we can take the Claudio Druso now. There goes the Napoli. Magazine hit. Oh, all kinds of ships sunk in this one. At least if everything is correct. Closing in on the Claudio Druso. Getting some hits in on her. Plenty of hits on her. Braunschweig's still an amazing class. Magazine hit. Alright, let's see. That last Italian battleship was headed northeast. We have a for sure target crawling up the coast over here. A couple coming out of port. Yes, detach. 4. Get behind the repulse. Keep up as best you can. Braunschweig closing fast on what is presumably a transport. Yeah, with that little damage taken, I'll head to whatever this slow, not very maneuverable ship is. Taking on that 6-inch battery, as we do. Oh geez. Torpedoes everywhere. Ah, that was the other monk column. We never quite finished off. Pulse laying into that 6-inch battery. Continue laying into the 6-inch battery. Can go ahead and get rid of it. Not much of a threat. So many torpedoes. Leave it alone. You guys really need to think about what you're doing. Now it's an 8-inch battery? Nah, it was the font. Was that 6-inch battery alive? Okay, they're leaving alone. Could mean it's done for. Head northwest, try to swing wide outside any torpedoes that may be out here. Humbert. Thought they were dead already. Guess not. That was that destroyer that we had found. We are 2 hours to midnight. Ship up here. Getting an intercept course. Close in. Point blank range. And looks like she'll be fine. She'll escape. Whatever she was. Ooh. Might be that Italian ship. It's maneuvering a bit much to be the battleship, though. See if we can close in. It is Italian. Does have heavy guns. Francesco Caracciolo. 10 16-inch. May lose another Schwaben. Oh yeah, that looks bad. Class 5 fire. Plenty of flooding. He's got 5, 1, 10, 20 minutes left without any control of that flooding. Braunschweig will attempt to avenge. 2 14-inch. Or 14-inch. Another 14-inch. Have torpedoes, do we? Nope. Or more 14-inch. Taking a hit to the engine room. Taking another belt hit. 1 14-inch. 3 more 14-inch. We have 5-inch. We lose electrical power. Greatly lowered speed. 14-inch. Bunch of 14-inch. Bunch more 14-inch. And we have electrical power back. The repulse has caught up. There'd be 4 knots permanent speed damage. Well, it seems she's dropping in speed. Schwaben is sinking. Our second Schwaben class not making it. Come on, it's literally on top of them. Bunch more 14-inch hits, bunch more again. 16s now. Ton of 16s from the repulse. Come back around. Takes a bunch of torpedoes. That should be the end of it. Drop our speed. We'll linger around the Schwaben. Try to pick up survivors when the chance arises. Then we'll head to Harwich. Unless something else presents itself. Did that just say the Schwaben is attaching? Pretty sure that's not an option. Turn around. Cruise. And head into port. Hours before dawn. Battle division returning. And destroyer division. And we torpedo an enemy carrier. Does only moderate damage. We lose 1 Schwaben. We sink 7 opposing capital ships. Destroyer, 2 corvettes, the 6-inch battery, and the transport. Did lose our own, although that was probably a British coastal target. Yep, battery 16. Amazing victory. Wow, they were not far behind. He actually could have gone after their carriers. Just as well, though, I'm not disappointed. Battle of the English Channel, 2 prestige, save, and it's locked in. Game can't take it away from us now. An amazing turn. Still somehow blockaded. Due to the Italians. 2 battleships, 9 battle cruisers. Just silly. I'm actually disappointed a little bit in our Schwabens. Like, our aging Braunschweig continues to fare very well. And our Schwabens, not so much. I don't think it's the 9-inch battery, although having additional 14-inch guns would be beneficial. Unfavorable weather, more corvettes. We're outstripping them 2-1. Centerline torpedoes allowed on ships of 3,500 tons. Submarines are more effective. One of our CVLs is disabled. Coastal raid. Brits want to have some fun too, so we have a supporting carrier force. British send the New Zealand again. Behind are Zeringen and both battle cruisers. What is our radar range? There we go. Set for very fast. Afternoon. I'm up to 20 knots. Yes, yes. Short on range. Enemy aircraft spotted. No effect though. And we go into the nighttime. So the Italians have built air bases all along Libya now. We close in for what we hope is a decent night action. Having great success in Northern Europe despite losing to Schwabens. Luckily we have 2 more coming out in less than a year. Radar not picking anything up. Until there, full speed. Cut south. Faster maneuverable, I'm guessing it's a Corvette. I'm guessing it used to be a Corvette. However, my lookouts are saying it used to be a transport. How they can tell with the burning wreck, that is all that is evident. One may never know. Alright. Our second victim to lock in our 16,000 points. Close in, blow straight by them. That's another transport. Try to cut a parallel course across the coast. Accelerate time. I'd hope they would heave to. I don't have much of a wreck left. 2 more targets. 4 more. This will be the enemy defending fleet. Italians are closing in. No escorts. 14 and a 9-inch shell. Bring in engine room bounce. Plenty of 14-inch hits. Some light guns peppering the superstructure of the Zeringen. 3 more 14-inch hits. Heavy shell hits the Zeringen. Bounces. 9-inch. Engine room hit. Bounces. 2 14-inch. Zeringen now taking some actual damage. Getting an increasing number of hits. Zeringen getting a peppering of all calibers. Plenty of 14-inch. Whatever this is, probably a capital ship. Liguria and Amalfi. Amalfi, 9 13-inch guns, not really too much of a threat. Liguria, battlecruiser, 9 14-inch shells, barrels. Decent. Weak belt. And whatever this is, Pisa class, 6 16-inch barrels, light armor. probably devastated by now. Pisa continues to take fire, all but ignoring at this point, as we try to keep pace with the 2 battlecruisers. Can we go up to 30? Kind of eliminates the Zeringen. We won't be able to keep up. "14-inch hit on the Liguria, I think. Derflinger takes a hit. Yep, was the Liguria. 3 more 14-inch on the Liguria. 2 more on the Liguria. 3 more on the Liguria. Pisa hit by torpedoes as our destroyers struggle to catch up to us. Liguria continuing to take hits and slowing down. The lead Italian battlecruiser is now the one that's going to be difficult to catch up to. Yes, Detacher. Liguria taking a pounding now, taking a risk that she either doesn't have torpedoes or doesn't have any left. Doesn't have any to begin with, because we won't want this one to get too far away. Derflinger hit by torpedo. Probably from this angle. Lost 1 knot of maximum speed, a little bit of flooding. Liguria now taking... Oh no, Liguria is the other one. Oh, Pisa was the first one. Liguria is this one. They are now catching up. Unidentified ship taking 3. Forget the name of it. 2 more for our stern chase. Or bow chase, I guess. For us. Stern chase for them. Bring in hit by torpedo. Hit by another torpedo. Armor destroyers, idiots. Zeringen will be fine, though. Alright. Our bow chase is slowing. So Amalfi is practically done for. And the Liguria is ultra dead. And the Amalfi is no more. Come to starboard. See if we can't chase down this other ship that's to the east. Cut them off. Oh, she turned around. Running. Might be too fast for us. Hard to know. Nope. Oh, if she keeps doing that, keeps maneuvering, we catch up, and then she's done. Plenty of 14-inch shells into her. She's not a capital ship, that's for sure. Pass by her, breaking her, and we'll resume course along the coast of Libya. Nothing more to see here. Just running out the time. He's hit by torpedo. Let's save. No, I don't want to hit. Maybe hit by torpedoes. That's the other never identified ship, despite passing within 100 yards. Then again, I suppose it is hard to figure out what the silhouette is at 100 yards, because they are the horizon. Go to squad max. One ship closing in. Oh, we have some ships down here too. Appears to be a transport. This appears to used to be a transport. Cut back west. Slow target. Closing in. Now we have them in sight. Corvette. Not surprised. Former Corvette is former. No more destroyer. And now no destroyers. Head back east. Slow down to 20 knots. Or northeast. See if we can disengage and end this battle. I know there's radar contact down there. We've done enough. I have to leave at this point, so thank you for staying to the end. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Take care.